Hi, everybody. This is Michelle Tisdall, and I am here to talk about power hours and IPA activities. This is super important way to keep you organized and make sure that the time that you are spending working your Jamberry business is productive time. And make sure that the time spent on your computer is Jamberry time. It's so easy to get sucked in and do everything else besides the things that are on your list, besides the thing that you are supposed to be doing to be working your business. Facebook, it's such a time suck, but it's such an important tool for us that it's hard to shut it off completely. But if we want to be focused and we want to be successful and we really want to work our business effectively, it's really important to schedule our time properly. So that is what I'm going to talk about. So I'm going to share my screen and I'm going to share some documents that I'm going to go over that I really think are important to have printed out. I put these into my planner and I will explain that as we go, but it's really, you have to have these. In my opinion, everything works differently for everybody, but I always talk about, obviously the things that work for me. Hopefully they can work for you too, and this will be helpful. So here, I'll share my screen. Okay, so here we see these IPA guidelines, and let's see. Okay, so IPA stands for income producing activities. We've broken them out here into 6 categories, and each week you should do 2 from each category, so it's a total of 12 in a week. Connect with your battle buddy or your sponsor to make sure that you are doing these. Hold yourself and others accountable. So they're made specifically to focus on all the areas of your business to keep you well-rounded and to keep your business growing. If you focus too heavily in one area, you're going to lose momentum in another. You can definitely do more than you see here, but try not to do less. 1 power hour 4 times a week, great. And if you have to break that up during one day into 3 20-minute segments or 4 15-minute segments, that's fine. That's great. Let's say you have, 15 minutes that you're in the car and you can call 3 people or do something like that. Or for me, I'm on the train every day on my way to work. I've got that 45 minutes where I can really knock a bunch of stuff out. So just do it however it works for you. But having them written down, having a place for them and having everything organized is really going to help you get going. So here's the first one. So this is about your social media presence and your community presence and making yourself a brand. So these checklists, such as posting on your business page, posting on your VIP page, and you can go down the list, but sharing the sister styles, sharing the hostess exclusive, just different ideas. Posting samples out to people. All of this stuff, very important to do and easy to pick out some of these. So that is our first category. And the second one is booking a party. All different ideas for, asking, getting 10 no's, super scary. But if you have that mindset that you're going for the no, like, all right, I'm going to get 10 no's today, it totally changes your outlook on it. Scheduling posts for some of the parties that you have, or just setting up, if you even don't have a party going on, just making those posts. So when you do suddenly get a party and you're super busy and you're like, oh my gosh, I have this party, but I'm just not ready. You already have some posts that are in your voice that are ready to go. Contact offices and small businesses in the area to leave catalogs. Post on your VIP page. Contact friends with little girls to see if they want to do a party. I live in the Midwest. It's cold right now. There's not a lot of things that we can do for little kids' parties, and having a mani party, like a pamper party for a little girl, is such a great idea. So that's one of the ones that are on these checklists. I organize a quarterly vendor event at a local restaurant where I invite 10 other vendors for a night, and we do a little mini sip and shop kind of thing. So these are just ideas, and these are things that are on this party booking tab. for you to check off your list. And next is team training and support. Whether you have a team of 1 or whether you have a team of 100, you are a leader and you're a sponsor. And even if you have a team of 0, you want to be a leader and a sponsor. So, you want to check in with your team. You want to check in with prospects that you have. You want to make sure you're supporting your team. Just say, hey, how's it going? What are you doing this week? And, maybe that's just the push somebody needs that wasn't doing anything, that may need to hear your voice to get them to do something, to get them to jump back in. Or maybe there's just one little hurdle that they have and it's just it's nothing to you, like it's very something that you think, wow, this is easy. I can help you get over this. And all they needed to hear was your voice. So if you do have a downline, make sure that you're checking in with all of them and that they're checking in with you. So you know what's going on with their downline as well. Some of the other things on here, make sure that you're posting on your team page, even if you're not the team manager, but posting on that page and helping out and staying active on your team page helps your downline see you being active. And it also helps your upline as well by keeping the page fun. Everybody wants their team page to be a fun place to go to, and that comes from everybody. So these are different things that can help with that. Recruiting. This is the big one, right? We all want to recruit. 99% of us want to recruit, but it can be hard. It can be challenging. It can be scary. Put one of these IPAs, 2 of these IPAs on there a week. Do things that work for you. Make sure you have your list of 100. Update that list. Keep it handy. Keep it on you so you know who is a possible recruit, who loves jams, who do you think would be really good at this. Different seeds that you can plant for that. So, posting on, every now and then I post on our, like a mom and dad page or a community page in our area about, this business opportunity. And that's one of the things on this list to do. You need to make sure you're offering the opportunity to everyone and that everyone knows that you're a Jamberry consultant. We just had somebody join our team. I just mentioned this on my team call that announced on their page that they just joined Jamberry, and one of their friends is like, oh, you could have joined under me, but she didn't know that her friend was a consultant. And wouldn't that just break your heart if that was you? So make sure that you're present and you're always thinking about your business. Customer follow-up is the next IPA. This is a hard one. This is one of my, this is the hardest thing for me. It's on the bottom of my list because I really just don't like doing it. And okay, sorry. Okay, go ahead. Wash your hands. Okay, sorry. Real life. Honey, hold on. I'll be right there, okay? Sorry, everybody. Real life. My son walked up. So customer follow-up, list of 100. We always talk about that. Reaching out to people, sharing tips and tricks with your customers, making a video, making an application video, making a removal video. Just try it. You don't have to be live to do it. You can trial and error and make mistakes and do it again and edit it if you need to. You can do all of that. Send catalogs. When new catalogs come out, send catalogs. Make a birthday list. Send petty packs or mixed mani packs to your VIP customers when it's their birthdays. There's so many things you can do for follow-up. Recently, one of the leaders posted a bunch of postcards that she had, or cards that she just has ready to go. So she has 2-week postcards, 2-month postcards, has them in envelopes, all ready to go, and just writes the address on them and knows that those just get sent out. Spend a day getting organized around that, and so then your follow-up is going to be a lot easier. That's just some of the other things that are on this list. Whatever works for you, but these are just the different options of everything that has worked for a lot of the other leaders that are here. Personal and business development. The first one on here is my favorite. Set your goals, write them down. This is so important to your business. You're not going to know where you're going. You're not going to have any direction if you don't have your goals written down. We're going to talk later, in this training group about doing a vision board and having that up somewhere where you can see it. And you need to know your why you're doing this. Check the dashboard for updates. Make sure that you do your Jamberry U. Make sure you understand the compensation plan, read the policies and procedures, all of that stuff that's really going to help you develop your business and develop yourself. Do your taxes, organize your office space, organize your files on your computer. A lot of different things, but like I said, don't spend a week doing 12 of these. Make sure that you spread out your time with your IPAs and with all of them. I like organizing. I like doing creative things. I could do, 24 power hours in a week of organizing and creative, but that really is not going to help my business in the long run. It needs to be more well-rounded. So this is what I have too in my planner. I have this is two-sided with 8 different power hours. So I focus on doing 8 power hours in a week. And I have this laminated, and I use a dry erase marker, and I just write them down, what I plan to do. And then I can just reuse the same page every week. And I have the other pages laminated as well in my planner. And then I can just keep reusing them and check things off and go from there. So here I am back again. This is how I feel is a really effective way to work your business. And this is a great way to move forward in 2017 if you have not been utilizing power hours and IPAs. So for everyone that I'm going to have you make sure that you watched this video. So I want you to comment below with the number of power hours that you would like to do a week. What is your goal for the number of power hours that you want to do in a week? And everybody that comments, I'm going to do a drawing, and the winner, I'm going to send them these pages laminated for you. So you can just pop them into your planner, pop them into your folder, do whatever you need to do, and then you will have them there and be able to utilize them very effectively. So that's it. We'll talk about it. Go ahead and ask me any questions after you watch the video. I will be here to help you out. Thanks, ladies. Thanks for taking the time to join us on this training. Bye.